Welcome back to ShayS Relationship Files this morning. And this morning, I wanted to talk about a topic with relationships in regards to what do you think are the biggest challenges in relationships today? What do you feel like most relationships are struggling with in today's day and age? And I'm going to also share with you this article that talks about this topic. And remember, you guys, to like, share, subscribe. I hope everyone's having a good morning this morning. And we're just talking about the most common challenges relationships face. One of the challenges that I read in this article said fading enthusiasm. So, enthusiasm is, as you know, having excitement, looking forward to being with your spouse and looking forward to being around them. And nowadays, they were talking about how that has faded because many people don't want to be around their spouse for too long. They be around them for a little bit and then they end up having a disinterest. And the second one is long work hours. So, as you know, with prices going up and the inflation and things becoming more expensive, many spouses or spouse have to work extra hours just to make ends meet. And because they have to be more at work, they have lesser time at home with the family, and it's kind of a hard struggle to balance that time because you do need the funds to be able to take care of your household, but at the same time, you don't want to let that neglect your time with your family. And also, the next thing is lack of personal time and space. So, I even learned this as a married woman that sometimes, not all the time, because majority of the time when you're married, you're supposed to be with your spouse pretty much all the time, taking care of business, personal, whatever the case may be, the kids, all that stuff. But there are moments where it's okay to take time out for you personally, separate, so y'all can, collect y'all thoughts and then come back together. And I think I kind of talked about this on a prior video of how the balance between family life and personal. So it's okay to take a little time away from each other at times because everybody get annoyed with each other. Everybody sometimes needs that, oh, let me go out with my friend and you go out with your friend or whatever you do, go to the gym or something. It doesn't mean you hate each other. It doesn't mean, oh, it's the worst marriage in the world. It just means sometimes everyone needs a break. Even us as parents, sometimes you need a break from your kids. And another thing that today's they mention is infidelity. So a lot of relationship has had some sort of infidelity where one or the other person may have stepped outside the relationship, and that's definitely, I noticed that as a common thing nowadays, because even when you watch shows, reality shows and things, that's a lot of main things that you hear a lot, either between the financial and the unfaithfulness. Now, some of the things that mentioned, and this was actually mentioned in the last video I made yesterday, about some ways to help in this department. One of the ways mentioned again is to take time out to actually talk to each other. Make a time in between y'all schedules that y'all can kind of talk and ask each other if there's something that's going on that needs to be adjusted or fixed. And it's not going to be fixed in one day. It's going to take time. but you want to ask your spouse, you want to take that time to ask each other those things. Even if it's every 2, 3 weeks, you just have a time with each other where you just talk and see where each other's mind at. There's definitely nothing wrong with that. Another way they said coping with challenges in a relationship is breathing before you respond. Because sometimes, if it's a heated in the moment, it can make you say things that you can't take back. Because remember, words are just as hurtful as physically hurting somebody. Because once you say it or do it, you can't take it back. So, you know, you want to take a breath and breathe. And you want to try to refrain from cursing at your person. Um, and also, you want to not make it all about money, even though we need money to survive, and that's important. But you want to still do your best within the circumstances to make time for each other. Because you can throw money at a relationship all day, but if the important equality is not there, then it doesn't matter what you do around it because the core is not strong. So that was my thoughts on that topic, and definitely let me know what you guys think. What are some challenges you feel like a lot of relationships struggle with today, and what are some things you feel help with those struggles today? And remember to like, share, subscribe. And I will see you guys next live on the next ShayS Relationship Files. And have a great day and stay safe out there. Peace.